Today we are going to get into a numbers book tag. I was tagged in by Donna's Book Addiction. So let's get into it. My name is Raquel. This is where we come to celebrate and explore Black books. There are 10 questions in this number tag, and I'm going to go through and answer the questions as best I can. So let's get to it, right? The first question is, what was your first booktube video? So my very first booktube video was an introduction of myself. I was nervous, like super nervous. Years before, I had been wanting to start the booktube channel. It took me probably about 3 years to do it, and that first time on camera was terrifying. And so that is my first video. But my actual first video about a book, I did a review on a book called In Him I Trust by Nicole. And it is a urban fiction with a Christian fiction twist. Or maybe it's Christian fiction with an urban fiction twist. I'm not sure how to categorize it, but it's a really, really good book. I enjoyed it, which Nicole is a very good writer, very complex and deep thought went into that book. It was so good. So if you like Christian fiction and you like urban fiction, this is one of those books you would definitely want to pick up. Question number 2. How many books are you currently reading? So currently I am reading 2 books, and I'm looking for a third one. 3 is kind of my magic number when it comes to reading multiple books, because when I get tired of one, I can go to another. And so it kind of works better for me if I have 3 books. I just haven't found that third book. So one of the books is called Just Listen by Nicole Jackson. It is a generational book that picks up on the Braxton family's kids. And then the other one is called Girl, We Go Together by C. Wilson. And this is my first book by C. Wilson. And I have to say, it's starting out pretty good. I'm liking it. But both of these are urban fiction or urban romance. And so I need my third book to be something like historical fiction, literary fiction. That way, when I move between the books, then I have one that's just like totally different. And it doesn't make me feel like I'm skipping to another book in the same genre. So, yeah. Number 3. What are the top 3 books you read last year? I was like, last year? I can't even remember last week. So I went into my Kindle to look at my books from last year. And the first one that jumped out at me was Tangled Hearts. Tangled Hearts was so good. Tangled Hearts, that's gonna be one of those books that will go on my all-time favorites. That's how much I enjoyed Tangled Hearts. It was a really good book. So Tangled Hearts by Evelyn Latrice, and Maybe for the Summer by Aubrey Penn. That was really, really good. And The Art of Hood Love, the series. Those were probably the 3 best books I read last year. At least as far as I can tell from my Kindle list, those were the 3. Now, what I read that came from the library, I didn't go into that. I didn't even delve into it. So unfortunately, I don't know. um, Number 4, how many books did you read last year? So on my Kindle, I read 162 books last year. But again, that does not include the books that I got from the library, just the ones I read on Kindle. Number 5, how many books have you rated 5 stars this year? I think it's like 7. I tried to remember the ones that I rated. So I know on Sunday She Picked Flowers, Remedy to His Madness, The 19th Hole, Those are the ones that I could think of off the top of my head, but I know that there are more. So I'm going to say I gave about 6 or 7 books a 5 star just in these 6 months already. But I have read some really good books. I have really enjoyed some books. Some of them were even back to back, which was crazy. Next, number 6. Do you have a reading target for this year and are you on track? So, no, I don't have a reading target for this year. I did not have one for last year. I just read, and when I'm done, I go into my Kindle and I see, how many books I read. So generally, no. Maybe next year I'll do, kind of challenge myself. But this year, I definitely did not want to set a goal. I wanted to just kind of pace myself, read, be more intentional about what I'm reading and paying attention to what's happening into the book. Um, and so I wanted to slow down a bit. So for me, if I read less than 162 books on my Kindle, I would be happy because that means I slowed down. If I read 162 or more, that means I speeded up and I didn't do what I was trying to do. So if you want to follow me on my journey, I have an accountability series that I started in January. So you can follow me there on the books that I'm holding myself accountable to reading this year. It'll end in December. The next question is, how many pages long is the current book you're reading? The current book I'm reading is 346 pages, and it is called uh, Girl We Go Together by C. Wilson. First time read from this author. I will definitely let you know how I felt about it, but so far so good. It's starting out really good. Next, how long are your videos? So I have never tried to do a video for any particular amount of time. When I'm finished talking, that's when the video is over. But in the past few weeks, I don't even know how many, I've been trying to keep them like right around 15, somewhere between 12 and 15 minutes. I've been doing a pretty good job if you don't count the monthly new releases, but just my regular videos, somewhere between 12 and 15 minutes. If you go back a little further, you might get a 45-minute video, a 37-minute video. I don't know. When I finish talking, it's when the video is over. But yeah, I'm working on that. And let's see. Next, which is number 9. Do you have a favorite number? No, I don't have a favorite number. Or maybe I do, and I just never considered it to be a favorite number. So I like to read 3 books while I'm reading. I like to have 3 books on hand. And when I was a little girl, I won a t-shirt at Venice Beach because they asked for a number and it was 3. So maybe it's 3 and I just haven't realized it yet. Last but not least, do you have a book on your shelf with the number in the title or on the cover? And the answer is yes, I have both. So I have the number 54, which is 54 Miles by Leonard Pitts Jr. And then I have the word number 1, uh, One Summer in Savannah by Tara Shelton Harris. So that is the numbers tag. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you decide to read any or all of these books, I hope you enjoy every single one of them. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see you soon.